Well, good morning. Welcome everyone to day one of the New Zealand Badminton Tertiary Championships for 2021. We're at AUT North Campus. This is our round robin day today, and of course tomorrow we'll have semi-finals and finals action. Our first match on our televised court is Massey up against Waikato, and I've got their respective skippers here. Caitlin Rosario, how's your team looking? Where are your strengths in this team?
Oh, I don't know. I think we're pretty strong this year. We've got Edward and me and Selena. And then we have 3 new faces, but I'm sure they can bring our good luck into the team.
And good team camaraderie as well. Have you had a little time together? And because the team aspect of badminton is pretty cool, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. I think we've just gelled kind of. I mean, I've seen them around. We do know each other a bit well, but we just hang out at Subway just now, so I feel like our team morale is pretty strong.
Cool, fantastic, good luck. Ella, 2019 champions, looking to win again, and I understand that this is your final semester at uni, so you're well, for your current course anyway. You're looking forward to this?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. The uni games are always a good experience, and coming into it, having had the experience of winning in my first year with a really strong team, and then coming back last year, I think we came 4th with a bit of a new team, some new faces, and then this year we've got some old players from last year and then a couple of newbies as well, which is quite cool to get everyone the experience.
Good stuff. Good luck to both of you guys. I'll let you head away and go and get your teams organised and ready. So we're not too far away from this first match getting underway. Round robin, as I say, today. Let's have a look at the lineups. Joining me in commentary today is Vinnie Harris as we have a look at these lineups. And first up, the Massey team. Vinnie, your thoughts on this lineup and where you see their relative strengths?
Thank you, Andrew. So, like the respective captains have said, both teams coming in with some newcomers. Now the Massey team having some seasoned athletes in there in Edward Lau and Caitlin Rosario. They'll be lifting the team in all hope. And the Waikato very much the same with some newcomers and experience in Jasmine Jotverk and Ella Smith.
Yeah, certainly that team from Massey with the experience of a couple of New Zealand Badminton League players, that's crucial. And we'll see that across the course of the day and into finals tomorrow. With a little pressure that comes to bear on those leading players with an expectation that they will pretty much bank the points for their respective teams. It's always a lot of rivalry, isn't there, Vinnie? Tell us about your involvement in this tournament as we finish on the Waikato team there. So tell me about your involvement in this tournament. You've won it a couple of times, both as a player and a coach.
Yeah, so having started at the University of Waikato in 2014, I was privileged enough to be able to play with Susanna Layden-Davis, and we were having a good week, and we came up with the gold in that year.
It's a lot of fun. The teams really do enjoy getting together and spending a couple of days chasing this title. There's confirmation of the order of play today. We'll start with men's singles, and that will see Lau up against Verk. Women's singles, men's doubles, women's doubles, and we'll finish with the mixed doubles. So this is the first of 3 ties that we will bring you today. Massey back up after this against Victoria University of Wellington, and then we finish with Otago and Canterbury. And as mentioned, tomorrow it's semi-final and finals action with our streaming coverage for you. Well, we're just about ready to get things underway as we welcome our first players on court to get it all going here this morning, and it will be at a men's singles clash, Edward Lau and Jasmine Jotverk. Edward Lau for Massey and Jasmine Jotverk representing Waikato. And Vic Kim is our umpire for this one. It's also a great opportunity for players to get a chance up against some of the absolute leading players. As we'll listen into the pre-match here with Vic.
Sorry, Jasmine. Black or green?
I'll go black.
Black. Black cold. Green. So, Lucy, which end do you want? Serve and this. Okay, 2 minutes.
So a busy venue, of course, with the round-robin games being played across different divisions. So the championship pools consist of, in Pool A, it's AUT, Otago, Canterbury and University of Auckland 2. And in Pool B, it's Massey, Waikato, University of Victoria, Wellington and University of Auckland 1. So they are the teams that are contending for the ultimate title. As we see Edward Lau at 20 years of age. He's studying sport management in his 3rd year is Edward. And of course a familiar name across the very highest levels of the game in New Zealand. Certainly it's a title and a tournament that these players all want on their CV, isn't it?
Exactly. And Edward's been juggling that with the excessive amount of badminton that he's been playing and excelling at. He's definitely no stranger to the badminton court and also to having his face on these screens.
Yeah, he'll be very comfortable here. He's used to the coverage, and that's one of the great things about the New Zealand Badminton League for the last couple of seasons. It's propelled so many players into the spotlight, given them that experience as well. As I say, Jasmine Jotverk will be looking forward to this opportunity to play someone the calibre of Edward Lau in a tournament such as this. Here's Jasmine Jot at 22 years of age, left-handed as you can see, and he is studying law, 3rd year at Waikato.
And Jasmine Jot's also not a stranger to the badminton court. He has been training for a number of years now through the junior and senior ranks. I understand that Edward's won a couple of titles, obviously, and Jasmine Jot has also won a title or two over the last few years in the senior opens.
Jasmine Jot's just looking for his drink bottle as we see Edward now ready to go. Traditional scoring, of course, away from the New Zealand Badminton League. We're playing to 21, best of 3. Final little rehearsal. Jasmine Jot just looking perhaps to get rid of a few nerves as well.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here we go.
on my right, Massey University, represented Edward Lau. And on my left, University of Waikato, represented Jasmine Jotverk. University of Waikato serve, level, play.
Early sign of the power from Lau. Do not want to give him any room at all.
Edward being able to jump up there and cut that one off.
And this is the danger for Jasmine Jot, is the quick start for Lau.
Just out.
Pull low.
On the board. That will make him feel a little more comfortable. Quickly turned around though.
Service over, 5-1.
And that's a good angle there from
Service
Jasmine
over,
Jot to get himself back in
5.
there.
He just needs to hang tough as long as he can here against Lau.
And that's a good cross-court net shot
5.
to follow it up.
Great shot.
Edward winning that quick drive
Service
exchange.
over, 6-3.
You cannot afford simple mistakes here, Verkey
7-3.
needs to just allow himself a little more margin here. Oh, beautiful.
Edward really set that one up with some high pace in there. Jasmine Jot really needs to push to keep himself in this.
One came off the frame of the Waikato player. Lau with the easy winner. A couple of points away, Lau, from the interval.
And a great spinning net shot from Edward to force the error there.
10-3.
And again, Lau with
11-3
the elevation.
interval.
Most of these teams, I imagine, Vinny, don't have coaches as such. They're probably sort of self-managed, self-coached, are they, from within the teams?
Well, you'll see on screen here we have Chris Sharrock. He has done quite a lot of coaching over the last few years, working with Badminton New Zealand, and obviously at Massey I understand he's employed with them, running their sport management systems.
It's handy to have the badminton coach running the sports side of things. So
Exactly. Over here you'll see Ella Smith also playing, as we've seen earlier. She's skipper for the team. Coming in and helping Jasmine Jot out, trying to get him out of what seems to be somewhat of a spot for him.
yeah, it's tough, as I say, when players will come up against some of the very best in the country. It's a great
Level
opportunity,
3.
but it's also a huge challenge.
Precisely.
Play. Court.
Again, that's going to be too short. Edward can get that too
12-3.
easily.
It's well wide.
Getting better height and
14-3.
length on those clears now. Maybe those nerves are starting to settle a little bit. Just got to keep it going.
Lau with the behind the back shot. No effect though.
It's over. 4-13.
Again, not enough on that clear from Verk.
Service over. 14-4.
He did a good job of getting out of trouble in those first few shots there, Verk, but to no avail.
Rare mistake off the Lau racket.
Service over. 5-14.
Nice.
And the flick serve really put him in a good position there.
6.
Just to change it up a little bit. Edward was looking forward and obviously didn't come that way.
Oh, that's quality, isn't it? That disguise drop from the back of the court.
15,
Oh, what an
6.
angle. And another shot going towards Jasmine Jott's backhand
16,
corner there.
6.
Looks like he's focusing on that area for his attacking strokes.
Service over. 7-16. Service over. 17-7.
And Lau doing well to push that shuttle over to Jasmine Jott's rear forehand corner, putting him under some pressure.
Couldn't find the middle of the racket on
18,
that occasion.
7.
And Lau marching towards a comfortable first game win here. Best of 3 to 21.
Nineteen, 7. Hold. 20, game point, 7.
So first game, Edward Lau wins it comfortably.
Pokemon by Massey University, 21-7.
They are strong at the top of the order, aren't they, Vinny, with Lau and Rosario, and then of course both Caitlin involved in women's doubles, and then Edward will play in the mix with Selena Huang. So they really do give them a very strong foundation, don't they? They'd be one of the favoured teams coming into the weekend.
Oh, they really do. They do have some balance, and it'll be interesting to see how the other players matching up with Edward and Caitlin show up.
So for Jasmine Jott here, what he's obviously up against a much higher ranked opponent. What can he do though to try and pick up a few more points here? Anything you've seen? He's had a few off the frame, but just needs to try and avoid giving Lau those opportunities to smash, and in particular down into Verk's backhand corner.
Too right, and Verk isn't really helping himself with struggling in getting good length and height, especially towards Edward's forehand corner at the rear court. So it'll be interesting to see how Jasmine Jott does come back in the second game, hopefully picking up the pace and keeping up with Edward. Otherwise, he's in for another tough game. We'll see how these first few points goes.
Second game, level, play.
Just not enough height on that clear from Verk. He was in the rally for a long time, but just gave the opportunity to Lau. That's good.
Service over. 1-0.
Jasmine Jott really attacking that serve nice and early. And an unforced error, putting Jasmine Jott in front.
First time in the match.
See if he can hold it.
He extends.
3,
2 unforced errors in a row
1.
from Lau. let's see how he comes back.
Another great rally, and Jasmine Jott settling nicely into the
That's
second
over.
game.
2-3.
It's got both players breathing heavily.
Really controlling the net in that
Service
rally,
over.
Verk was.
4-2.
Forcing the short lift and following through with a good attacking shot. And that's a good way to come back for Lau there with the cross-court
over.
smash.
3-4.
There it is, just not getting enough distance and height and allowing Lau to hit into the open court.
Just wide.
5-4.
And the lucky net cord for Lau there to push him to in front.
4.
The
7-4.
early lead has evaporated here for Verk, an important stage of the match here to just as close as he can to Lau.
Well left there by Lau.
4.
Nice,
Court.
good power.
Service over. 5-8.
Showing some deception there with his return net shot. Making Edward get that a little bit later and forcing the lift.
Service over. In. In.
So Vickham calling it from the chair. That's where Verk gets in trouble. Again, just lifting onto that Lau smash.
10-5.
And what a great spot to finish it on too, just on the inside of the line.
And again,
Same spot.
11-5. Interval.
he has peppered that backhand defensive side for Verk, and it's proved to be a winner more often than not. It's an improved performance early on, especially from Verk, but again, he's just allowed Lau to bring that power, that pace into his game.
The first few points coming out from this interval will be pivotal for both sides, really. If Jasmine Jott can get a few in, and come out strong in the first 2-3 points, then he may have another chance to come back at Lau and get back in this game.
Have you had a chance, Vinny, to have a look through all of the respective teams?
Coach
Have
Lee,
you
20
got a
seconds.
favourite in mind? Who do you think's
Coach Lee, 20 seconds.
likely to contend, do you think, this weekend?
Oh, I've had a quick browse, and there are quite a number of solid teams here. We've obviously got Massey in front of us now, and the University of Auckland also having strong players, as they always do.
11-5.
They'll be looking
Play.
to probably come in and get some more medals and trophies under their name. And that's not a good start for Verk here, coming in with an unforced error.
12-5.
Not getting the
13-5.
rolls to go his way either. One just falling back on his side. Lau starting to race away with this now.
Yeah, he was up at that shuttle
14-5.
early, very early. Called in by the service judge.
Service over. 6-14.
This time there from Lau.
7-14.
Yeah, that's good as well.
8-14.
Verk coming in with some better length in this game by the looks of it.
He's playing well. Nice little run of points.
Yep, he was well to read that and came up
9-14.
and got the win.
Lau may have just lost his concentration a little here, but this is on the back of some superb play from Verk.
11-14.
Doing very well to keep up with the pace and playing fast like Edward can. That's a strong smash there.
Service over.
Brings a halt to that run of scoring.
11.
And again, down into that backhand side. It's an area that
16,
Jasmine
11.
Jotverk will have to look at covering a little better in future matches this weekend.
Edward doing a very good job of opening it up in the first place and creating the opportunity to play down that line.
Service over. 12-16.
Nice, good deception.
Service over. 17-12.
It's just missed. Oh, it's called good.
What a rally.
Service over.
One of the longest rallies of the
14,
match, certainly.
17.
Shows how good my eyesight is this early on a Saturday morning. I thought that'd miss.
Service over. 18-13.
Lau sceptical, seeing if that shuttle was going to fall in. Decided it was and was able to play a clean shot to stay in the rally and actually win it.
Yes, it's usually terminal to your chances when you leave a shuttle that late.
Port.
Yeah, Lau's got a piece of the
Service
net
over.
there. So the point goes to
14,
Virk.
18.
Oh, lovely.
Landing just before the short service line there. That's a really steep angle.
15-18.
Just slicing the racket across that shuttle, took all the speed off it. I think that was just a little weariness there from Virk.
Service over.
Just struggling after a few of these long
19-50.
rallies.
And Edward able to pounce on that. Oh, a winner.
Good defence, yep.
Good cross-court block there from Virk.
Service over. 16-19.
He is searching for oxygen though, the big fella. Oh, and this time he gets the roll.
17-19.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. And right in this game now.
18-19.
Lau looking for the straight and it came across. Virk getting him off guard.
Lau looked like he was cruising minutes ago, but now in a real fight. So hard to pick that. It's so late in the decision making as to the speed and the angle of that shuttle.
Oh, really able to play the shuttle with a good pace, but the cut, as you said before, it really slices the shuttle and it makes it slow down, creating that angle. Lau with 2 match points here. See if he can capitalise.
And he does. It's a much improved second game though for Jasmine Jot Virk, but he goes down.
Match won by Massey University 27-21-18.
So first point on the board for Edward Lau and Massey University taking out the men's singles. Jasmine Jot Virk though can be well pleased with his performance there and really gave Lau a run for his money in that second game.
Exactly, he obviously had a couple of nerves to shake off in that first game and came back strong in the second.
So Massey away to a very positive start here at the University Championships at AUT North. They lead 1-love over Waikato in the round robin tie. Up next it will be the women's singles, Caitlin Rosario and Ginny Lee.
Only one New Zealand university is ranked among the top 1% of universities in the world and in the top 40 universities under 50 years of age. Auckland University of Technology, New Zealand's leading modern university. Home to world-class academics, called on for their research expertise here and all over the world, making AUT the New Zealand leader in global research impact. Connected to an extraordinary range of organisations worldwide. Focused on a rapidly changing future where creativity, curiosity and collaboration will only become more vital. We inspire, nurture and find the greatness in every single one of our students. We are AUT, New Zealand's leading modern university.
At Lincoln, we seek to ensure that future generations can grow and thrive. That means providing a world-class learning environment to grow fresh solutions to real-world problems, including using the world's resources wisely and sustainably. Come to Lincoln University, a place to grow.
Too many promises, I won't go back on them, no. Girl, we gotta work it out right now. I swear I'll make you love again, I'll make you love again, yeah. If it's the last thing that I say.
Welcome back to the New Zealand Tertiary Championships being played here at AUT North campus. And we're in the fitness centre here on a pretty good day outside. The weather conditions pretty good, so the temperatures will warm up nicely inside the gym here today. Warming up nicely for Massey. They are away to, well, the best possible start. It was expected with Lau always favoured against Jasmine Jott Verk. Verk put up a great showing, though, in that second game, but losing 21-7, 21-18. There's the order of play for this first round robin encounter that we are covering. First of three today, tomorrow morning semi-final, and then the final tomorrow lunchtime. But up next it is the women's singles. Caitlin Rosario up against Ginny Lee. Our players make their way out onto our show court here. Plenty of action, as you can see, going on in the background, as we have not just the two championship pools, but other divisions being played as well. And Kevin Smith, our umpire for this one.
Okay, nice to meet you, Kevin. Okay, Jenny, just come to the side a little bit. Heads or tails? Heads it is. You wish to serve or receive? Or side? Serve? Do you have Okay.
So just had a brief chat with Ginny prior, and she is mightily nervous here. Alongside me is Vinnie Harris, former winner of this competition as a player and a coach, and this again is one of those opportunities for a player to take on one of the best in the country for Ginny, so a big opportunity for her. Let's hope she settles nice and early.
Well, Caitlin having so much experience being in the New Zealand Badminton League and playing a lot of badminton, training with the New Zealand training squad, I understand that it's a really good opportunity for Ginny to come here and show Caitlin how she plays.
So Caitlin, 20 years of age, and in her third year of arts and business degree, and is a familiar name on the national scene, and a lot of exposure in that New Zealand League and at national championship level. And she will be warmly favoured here to make this a very good start for Massey. There is Ginny at 23 years of age, and she is in her fourth year studying law. Ginny Le of Vietnamese descent, and studying here in New Zealand's at Waikato University.
Okay, court 3, ready to play.
Kevin Smith calls them to attention. So a proud moment here for Ginny, representing the University of Waikato up against Caitlin Rosario, one of the higher ranked players in New Zealand, well performed over the last couple of years in all competitions.
Both players getting the chance to have a practice serve just to get their length organised.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Massey University, represented by Caitlin Rosario. On my left, University of Waikato, represented by Ginny Le. University of Waikato to serve.
Here we go, women's singles.
Love all, play. Service over. 1 love.
There'll be some real nerves here for Ginny.
So 2 love.
Well, that'll help ease those nerves. Ginny
Service
Le
over.
on the board.
1 2.
Just letting that shuttle get too far past her on that one.
Service over. 3 1.
Yeah, as soon as you're playing a shot from behind you, you are in big trouble. Serve may well have been going wide. Ginny chose to play it.
4 1.
And receiving really good coaching from
over.
Ella Smith, who's just behind
2
Ginny here.
4.
Ella had seen to be aware of where the serve was falling.
Service over. 5 2.
And again, Caitlin pushing that shuttle well
6
past her,
2.
putting some pressure on at the rear court.
Caitlin's not got the
Out.
radar on hand
Service.
for the serve, has she?
Over 3-6.
Good drop.
Service over 7-3.
Well, with a disguised little push there, bringing Ginny in to the front court and pushing it behind her.
Okay, now it's
trying to play
out.
the same sort of
Service
shot
over
there and pushing it a little bit too far this time around.
Service over 9-4.
Rosario reaching up to cut that one off there before it gets past her. That's some well-read badminton there.
And for the high-ranked players, as they go to the interval, it's also a case of the players looking to manage their effort through the weekend. They'll certainly come up against tough opponents across the course of the 2 days. So they want to manage their effort. They also want to make sure they're establishing good habits, don't they? They don't want to start to get a little too complacent in some of these games where they're coming up against the easier ranked opponents for them.
Exactly. They don't want to get into the poorer habits of not warming up and then whilst on court not doing the right movements. Can always end up hurting yourself or putting yourself in a bad position moving forward. And for some of these top-ranked players, they've got more matches to play today and tomorrow.
Jenny will be reasonably pleased. She's, yes, been gifted a couple of these points with the service faults from Caitlin Rosario, but she's in the match.
Play. Twelve, 4.
Caitlin really attacking that forehand record of Les there.
13-4. (14-4).
Again, it's just speed across the court. That shuttle gets him behind Lei, and she's struggling to get it back over the net.
Service over. 5-15.
That's wide.
That's 2 misses in a row from Rosario. Gifting these points to Ginny here.
Service over. 16-6. (17-6).
Rosario starting to put the foot down now.
(19-6).
Les struggling to find corners of the court here. She needs to
20
move Rosario around a little bit more to put some pressure on.
largely playing through the middle of the court and straight onto the racket of Rosario, who does win that first game comfortably, as expected, given the relative
University,
golf in rankings between these two players. But you will see this across the course of the weekend, folks. It's an opportunity for players who would otherwise not get the chance to play on the same court as some of New Zealand's best, and the result not necessarily the first priority. It's just great experience, great opportunity, and that's certainly the case here for Ginny Le. 22 years of age in her 4th year studying law. And comes to New Zealand out of Vietnam. Of course, the world's kind of been thrown off its axis over the last year or so with the COVID pandemic, and that's had a huge effect on international students coming into New Zealand, and it's made for a very tough time for international students, away from family and friends, and in more ways than one, isolated, aren't they? So it's been pretty tough for so many that are away from home but enjoying the relative safety of New Zealand for their study.
Exactly, we're just so lucky to have the opportunity to be here and to be able to play sport with all of these different people as well. Again, Rosario focusing on that forehand rear court.
1 love. Two love.
That's a nice cross court there from Rosario.
3 love.
So Massey
4
certainly going to lead 2 love in this tie, and the challenge for Waikato will be to see if they can make up some ground in the doubles and counters, albeit they're going to be up against pretty good combinations. Caitlin Rosario will return for the women's doubles, and Edward Lau will play in the mixed.
Six love.
They're doing a better job there of finding some corners and putting Caitlin under a little bit of pressure, just needing to capitalize on those opportunities and make the most of them.
So 8 love. Yeah. 9 love.
Lei just unable to get on the board here so far in the second game.
Love.
Oh, Kevin Smith almost caught one.
11 love. Interval.
So Ella Smith comes in just to offer some encouragement to Ginny. And that's what it will be. It's not an easy situation for a player facing this sort of a scoreline.
No, and she's playing a force in Caitlin Rosario, who is showing the practice working out for her. She's really capitalizing on the shots and getting everything nice and early, putting quite a lot of pressure on Ginny and not making it easy.
Okay. Court 3, 20 seconds. Court 3, 20 seconds.
Again, this is an opportunity for Ginny to come out strong and really give it her all.
And
11
for Caitlin,
love.
it's about good habits. Looking to maintain her form.
So 12 love.
That first shot of the rally was better from Ginny, at least pushing Caitlin back into a
13
corner.
love.
Fantastic
14
cross-court slice there
love.
from Rosario.
$15 love. $16 love.
Rosario marching towards a very comfortable win in the women's singles.
$17 love.
Ella Smith has
18
not stopped encouraging Ginny.
It's in 19 love.
Rosario had missed a couple of serves early in the first game, but she's on target here in the second. There's the first point of the game for Ginny.
Service over. 119. So, service over. 20, match point 1.
So comfortable win for Caitlin Rosario, running away with that second game. And
match won by Massey University, 21-6, 21-1.
so Massey take out both singles here with Edward Lau, and now Caitlin Rosario winning, getting away to the best possible start here in round robin action. It is Pool B. Massey, Waikato also in this pool, University of Victoria Wellington and University of Auckland 1. The other pool is AUT Otago Canterbury and the Auckland number 2 team. Stay with us, Massey in control. When we come back though, it is men's doubles action.
This is the University of Waikato, where every day people are making a positive change. Where research helps tackle global challenges and elite athletes can compete at the top of their game. A place where people are given the tools to protect their whenua for future generations. Where talent is nurtured and excellence is celebrated. It's a place where industry, innovation and education converge, and where moments are shared with loved ones. It's a place where teaching and learning has no borders, and people of all races and cultures work together as one. Our people, our future. Positive change starts here.
I'm researching the connection between Māori communities and geothermal resources so that we as engineers, scientists and decision makers respect Māori values and better integrate those values into geothermal engineering. The university's sustainability goals in terms of energy align closely with Aotearoa's sustainability goals, and there's a lot of research coming out of the university that works towards that. That's what makes me so passionate about this, is I'm helping people that I love especially with Aotearoa's growing ambition to energy sustainability.
The New Zealand Tertiary Championships continue here at AUT North, and we have pool play today on a Saturday, and the top two teams in each championship pool will cross over into the semi-finals tomorrow morning before the final tomorrow at lunchtime. It is Massey in control of this one, leading 2-love with wins, easy wins, in both the men's and the women's singles. Let's see if Waikato can get on the board here. Next up, it is the men's doubles as we welcome our players onto court, led out by umpire Vic Kim. And this clearly the time for Waikato to see if they can step up and get some points or a point on the board. Essentially best of 5, of course, so as soon as one of the two teams is able to get to 3, the tie is effectively over as a contest, but not over in the sense of being played, because a countback could still be a factor.
And then you have time to prepare.
But Kim just
okay, Cheongnam.
He's manhandling our players, just making sure they're facing the right way.
Service or end? Cheongnam serve first. Yeah. Which end do you want? This one? Who receive first? Murray first? Murray. Cameron Murray. Oh, sorry. Okay. 2 minutes.
So he is in control after all. So I guess he does have that license. But this is very new for a lot of the players to have any sort of a camera anywhere near them. It's live streaming, of course, right across the weekend. Nice to have your company wherever you might be watching as we see our players warm up here. And I don't know a lot about these players. I've seen Cameron Murray. He's the only player I've seen before, so this will be interesting through the opening few rallies. I need to see how this shapes up. Chun Yi is the first of our players highlighted, 23 years of age, studying engineering, is Chun Yi Lim, and he is of Malaysian Chinese descent. So 3rd year in engineering, alongside is Larry Jung. Larry playing for Massey, and he's studying aviation. Always curious, always interesting to see the different courses these guys and girls are into. 3rd year also for the 23-year-old. And at the other side of the nets at the moment, Chaknam Chao, 24 years of age, studying to become an accountant, right-handed, as you can see. And he is also a 3rd-year student, and in fact 3 of our 4 players in their 3rd year of study. And there's Cameron Murray, 20 years of age, and Cameron is the exception. He's just in his 2nd year of health, sport and human performance. So, Vinny, I put you on the spot here. I don't know a lot about these players. I've seen Cameron before, not the others. Have you got a view on this? Do you know any of these guys?
Well, you know more than me in this sense and time. Coming from Waikato myself, I have not seen either players on court here today for the Waikato team.
So these first few rallies are going to be interesting, aren't they? Just to show us who might have the edge. And, of course, Waikato desperate to get a point on the board here.
Yep, they'll be looking to come out strong.
Cheongnam, shuttle inside. Yeah, use the shuttle. Here.
So final preparations complete. A couple of rehearsals on the serve. One each. And then we'll be ready to get this men's doubles match underway.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Massey University, represented by Cheongnam Chao, Larry Young. And on my left, University of Waikato, represented by Chun-Yi Lim, Cameron Murray. Massey University to serve, Cheongnam Chao to serve to Cameron Murray. Level play.
A little air swing. Couple of nerves perhaps for Larry Young.
One low.
Nice.
And way to get that smash down the line.
Service over, 1-all. Hold. Service over, 2-1.
Just push that one wide.
Yep, players will be looking to get some good length and width with their shots, especially their lifts and clears if they are to play any.
Good extension there for the smash as well from Chun-Yi Lim.
Service over, 3-2.
I mentioned the weather conditions earlier this morning, saying that it was forecast to be pretty good in Auckland today. Our director, John O'Stone, sitting alongside me in a polo. I mean, he'd probably be here in shorts and jandals if he had his way, but I've had to put the jacket on, Vinny. If anything, I think the temperature in the gym has just got a little cooler in the last half hour.
Yeah, I agree. I'm here wearing a shirt and looking for a jacket in the not-too-distant future, really.
Yeah, but at least you've got long sleeves on. You've got that much common sense. Not Jono.
No comment, Jono.
I've been working with him long enough to give him some jip, you see. He's just threatening to turn my mic down.
5-4.
Even start here. As these two combinations settle in. There is a slightly serious note to that comment, though, about the conditions, because players need to adjust, don't they, to the speed of the shuttle through the air.
Well, they do, and even in the bigger stadiums, like the one we're in now, some players aren't used to playing in the space between the courts and the surroundings can make a difference on the shuttle's travel.
Hold.
Off the frame of Young's racket.
6-all.
Oh, it's a great angle from Murray.
Coming in with the surprise cross-court drop. Not many would be expecting that one to come back.
Right. Waikato will be very interested in this. They're in the lead, but importantly, they're in the match, and they must get on the board.
A flurry of strong attacking shots there.
9-6.
Chun-Yi Lim seems to be getting the nerves out of the way.
Port.
And great coverage by Murray there.
10-6.
Able to cut that mid-court shot off, pushing it past his opponent.
Port. Service over. 7-10.
Well left there from
Over.
Chun-Yi Lim.
11-7 interval.
So they go to the first opportunity to chat about it. Waikato in control at 11-7, but still anyone's game. And in a game that is going to be tight, as this one clearly is, cutting down unforced errors critical. Both combinations will be looking to keep the shuttle in play, force the opponents to make the winning play.
Majority of the rallies for the Massey team being in quite a defensive position. They're lifting the shuttle more often than they are not. And Waikato seem to be enjoying the fact that they can do so many attacking strokes throughout the rallies.
20 seconds. Call 3, 20 seconds.
And with the scoreboard to show it.
(11-7). Play.
Chun-Yi Lim with the serve.
Port.
Great coverage at the net there to follow up and keep the pressure on.
7.
Looking good for Waikato.
13-7. Service over.
Serve just slightly too high there.
And a good read. Cameron Murray saying leave.
Good communication.
14,
Everyone on the same
8.
page.
(15-8).
That's another good coverage there.
Over.
Chuck Nam Chow.
9-15. Service over. 16-9.
And again, that one pushed long into the far corner. So Waikato racing away in the second half of this game.
(18-9). Hold.
Smashed down the right hip there of Murray.
10-8.
Great shot.
Service over.
Maybe needed to take a little bit of time there on his serve.
Oh, too late. Realised that was dropping in. Game points.
20, game point 10.
So Waikato take the first game. Signs are good then that they will get on the board here. Still plenty of opportunities for Massey to fight their way back into this. That was pretty even through the opening exchanges, Vinny, but Waikato just ran away with it in the second half there.
Oh, exactly. They seem to have grown in comfort throughout that first game. the Massey boys will be looking to come out strong in these first couple of points and put themselves in a position to get to a third. We'll see how Waikato can keep up.
So the respective coaches, again, Ella Smith, who will play in the mixed doubles at the end of this encounter. Out there doing the coaching job. Coaching, managing, mentoring. Ella in her third year of her science degree, but interesting, we caught up with her just earlier, and she's applied for med school.
Yep.
So clearly has a liking for the study. Finished the third year and think of another 5. That was never a decision I would have made back in the day, Vinny.
Each to their own there, Andrew.
Yep, absolutely. Good luck to her.
And of course, all of the players that we're lucky enough to be watching this weekend, they're all balancing whatever training they're doing and social activities with the study that they're looking to complete. So it's all about balance and maintaining everything to be able to keep yourself going.
What was your study? What did you do?
Law. I was a law student. And now I'm a lawyer.
Well, that's good. I was going to ask.
Yeah, I actually used my degree. It was great.
It doesn't always work out that way, and that's fine. That's fine.
See if Massey can use this as a good starting point for them.
Too low.
So far, so good. That's good on the line. So that depth has been an issue for Massey.
Not able to get it past the strong playing Chaknam Chow.
3-1.
Really doing well to keep the pressure on over on that overhead corner there. Chun Yi Lim keen to get the shuttle really early, just needing to get the shot quality there. Good little turn from Murray.
Service over 2-4.
Couple of smashes to good effect from Chun Yi Lim.
3-4.
Oh,
Fault.
it's out in cricket, but no good in badminton.
Service over 5-3.
Spinning net shot from Larry Young,
6-3.
making it too hard for Murray to return with good quality. The Waikato pair defending with quite a lot of pace this morning.
Over 7-4.
So it was about this point in the first game where Waikato started to put their foot down a little. So Massey
Out.
will not be a good sign to then miss that serve.
5-7. Out. Service over 8-5.
Not surprised, that shuttle got destroyed early in that rally with feathers flying everywhere.
Yep, and once it goes a certain way, it will either be a lot faster or a lot slower than it was originally.
7-8.
maybe a little bit too eager there.
Yeah, nice, good touch at the net from Jung.
A lot more patient with the way that they maintain that rally, keeping the attack, not putting too much pressure on themselves.
Service over, 9-all. Out.
Flick serve, just a little bit too long there.
Service over, 10-9.
It's pushed wide. A couple of unforced errors from Waikato sends Massey to the interval with a 2-point lead. And remember, I think it was 11-7 Waikato in the first game at the interval, and they just ran away with it. So Massey will have to maintain their concentration here if they are to keep this lead and try and force a third game. Of course, a win in the men's doubles here would seal the tie if they were to go ahead 3-love. So Waikato desperate to try and keep this alive.
And in a position to do so, Andrew. They're looking strong, the Waikato boys right now. They've come through with a couple of errors, and they'll be looking to minimise that in the second half of this game.
20 seconds. Hold 3, 20 seconds. (11-9). Play.
Massey must get on the board here.
They do.
12-9.
Vital that they try and put some points together here, Massey, just to give them some confidence. So they're in the lead, but Waikato really demolished them second half of the first game.
11-12. Service over. 13-11. Service over.
Attacking that serve, able to put a little bit of pace on that drive and putting some pressure on the opponent.
A bit of miscommunication there from the Waikato players. It wasn't
Service over.
necessarily a smash that should have been a clean winner.
Oh, and that's well wide there from Murray.
15-12. Hold. Service over. 13-15.
Can Waikato string a few together?
(14-15).
Yeah, nice touch this time at the net from Chaknam Chao.
Service over. 16-14.
Pleased to see that go long because they did not have the back of the court covered.
And the flick's good.
18-14. Service over. 15-18.
Important point here for both sides. Maybe the pressure got a little bit the best of Murray just now.
19-15.
Massey certainly favourites now to level this up at 1 apiece. Game points.
20-15.
Oh, that's a good rally there from both sides. Waikato coming up with a bit of a clutch point there to break the groove for Massey, who still have 4 game points ahead of them.
No, Chun-Li.
Umpire Vic Kim keeping control of the boys here.
Yep, he's all over it.
Okay. Correction. 17-20.
That's a good point there. Chunky Lim coming in with some strong defense, not giving away the game too easily.
He's starting to... Well,
and there it
I was
is.
going to say starting to make the Massey players feel a little nervous, but no, they've come away with it. So they win the second 21-18 to level it up here and keep their hopes alive of closing this tie out in very quick fashion. Remember, they've won both singles, so if they were to win the men's doubles, that would be it. It's a good comeback. Waikato threatened to close that lead down, saving 2 or 3 game points, but ultimately Chaknam Chow and Larry Jung were able to get the job done. What did you see there, Vinny, that Massey did differently to get the win in that game? They just cut down on some of their unforced errors.
Oh, and the Waikato boys weren't helping themselves out there with a couple of their own unforced errors, but all in all, the Massey boys seem to have grown a little bit more in comfort and confidence, and especially on a men's doubles court with the shuttle travelling at such a high pace and there being a lot of pressure going on. You've got to be able to maintain that comfort and confidence to be able to utilise the opportunities.
You just need to exert their dominance again, find what it was that saw them run away with game 1 in the second half of the game.
Precisely, we'll hopefully see both sides coming out strong
Final
and
game.
putting each other under some pressure.
Double play.
Murray with a bit of deception
Service over.
to get the Waikato boys in front.
Low.
Well, left here to dodge the shuttle as well.
2 low. Service over. 1-2.
It's gone long.
Service over. 3-1.
Just didn't manage to get the shuttle at the angle that he
Service
wanted
over.
there,
2-3.
resulting with a wide push. mistimed attempt at a smash.
Service over.
Just below the tape.
4-2.
Yeah, it's good right in the corner.
Yeah, he really pounced at that
Over.
serve.
3.
Gave him the chance to hit a nice drive.
Great angle.
Service over. 5-3.
Well left, called wide by the line judge.
6-3.
Just halts their momentum. The serve into the net.
It's over. 4-6.
I don't think Larry would have been expecting the shuttle to be
over.
coming up that high.
7-4.
Waikato in control, but certainly not totally dominant. And eventually the easy put away for Murray.
8-4. Hold.
That's a good smash to get that point, putting the Waikato team in a bit of a lead here in this
9-4.
third game.
Always going wide. So Massey just
over.
fighting their way back.
5-9.
And that one's mistimed completely from
Service
Chapman
over.
Chow.
10-5.
Oh, it's great redirection
11-5.
from
Interval.
Chun-Li Lim.
Change the end.
Didn't have to play that with a lot of power. It was just blocked into the open court.
Well placed, and I think Chun-Li Lim's really coming into his shoes here, playing quite a lot stronger in this third game. And like I said before, we've got to come in with the confidence and the comfort to be able to play such shots, and Chun-Li Lim's doing just that.
Waikato down 2-love in the tie, so they have to go on with this. Ella just encouraging her teammates to do just that.
Call 3, 20 seconds. Call 3, 20 seconds. Eleven 5. Play.
They both left it, and it went long.
Serves over. 6-11. Service over. 12-6.
Couldn't quite make the cross-court shot. And Waikato
13-6.
edge further clear.
unforced errors, especially on the
Service
service,
over.
not helping either campaign.
7-13. Eight, 13.
This is better from Massey.
Yep,
9,
narrowing the gap.
13.
Really good.
Great smash, straight through both players,
10, 13.
causing slight confusion. Who's going to hit that shot?
Murray just real angst there that he
11,
just pushed that too long.
13. 11. Service over. 14, 11.
Oh, they had one earlier and it went long, but not on that occasion. So
15,
just
11.
miscommunication. And Waikato again just threatened to break the rubber band.
Sixteen, 11. Service over. 12, 16.
Well, they simply must go on a little run of scoring here, Massey. Well left.
Maybe a little bit too casual there from
13,
Murray, wanting to
16.
hit that shuttle down, but ended up trying to push it over and it not working out in his favour.
Waikato edging closer now with every point to getting on the board in this tie.
13.
And that march continues.
18, 13. Service over. 14, 18.
Backhand into the net.
Service over.
Larry Young
19, 14.
just couldn't get the body out of the way quick enough. Good leave. So Murray,
Service over.
his mistakes have
15,
tended to be long,
19.
whether it's on the serve or on the shot making beyond the baseline. That goes wide.
Service over. 20. Match point. 50.
And into the net, and the Waikato are on the board. So hard fought doubles encounter, but taken by Waikato with their backs against the wall. They had to win that to keep the tie alive, and they do just that,
Match won
winning
by University of Waikato,
21-15 in the
21-10,
third.
18, 21, 21, 15.
Confirmation there from Vic Kim, which keeps Waikato alive in this pool match. Pool B up against Massey, who started well with the wins in the singles. So when we come back, it will be women's doubles. Can Waikato keep the comeback alive?
Over the last decade, sport and recreation has changed significantly. There is a move towards professionalisation of sport and recreation.
From studying sport and rec at Lincoln, I gained a really good understanding of how the sport industry works, and it also gave me a really good chance to network and get to know people in the industry through those networking opportunities that the university provided.
Lincoln has helped my career by the connections I have made throughout the campus. The lecturers have been amazing and helped me get to the job I am in now.
I chose to study at Lincoln University because not only did they offer the specialised courses that really catered for my passion in sport and recreation, but there was always also a really nice, welcoming feeling to the campus.
And the Sports and Rec degree gives you so many options. We cover marketing, commerce, sports and everything you can think of. Lincoln University is an amazing uni.
I would tell somebody who wants to study sport and rec in Lincoln to go for it. This is the best place to study.
Such an awesome opportunity, provide you with great networking, and it'll be a positive step forward into your career.
This is our place. A place where people form close connections on journeys of discovery and belonging. From rugged mountain ranges to rich harbour waters, this place brings people together, going further by collaborating, turning daydreams into dream careers. This is our place, and this is who we are. Science at Otago.
We are back. Welcome in. New Zealand Tertiary Badminton Championships for 2021 here at AUT North Campus in Northcote, just on the north shore of Auckland. If you're wondering exactly where we are, a couple of minutes north of the Harbour Bridge. It is Waikato into the contest. They won that men's doubles in the third game, 21-15, so they're on the board. Massey lead 2-1. After victories in both the opening singles encounters. Waikato looking to keep that run going. They're up against a pretty tough Massey combination, though, led by Caitlin Rosario. It'll be followed by the mixed doubles, but Waikato must win this if they are to keep the tie alive going into the mixed. Here come our players in the women's doubles clash, and for Massey, it will be Megan Chen and Caitlin Rosario, who, of course, won her singles against Ginny Lay, who returns for the Waikato, and Maria Mossinali. Kevin Smith, the umpire for this one. So look for Caitlin Rosario to be a dominant figure in this doubles clash. She is the class player in terms of national rankings, so look for her to try and dominate, take as many shots, take control of as many rallies as she can.
Okay, just face. Okay, Caitlin, heads or tails? It's heads. Which would you like? You want to start the side? Do you want to serve or receive? So you'll be serving. You'll receive, and who's going to serve? Okay. Okay.
Kevin Smith getting all the instructions, everything ready. So simply by virtue of the fact they have Caitlin Rosario, Massey likely to start this one as favourites.
both sides with a 2-minute warm-up time to be able to get the legs going if they haven't done enough warming up beforehand, and also just to get a good feel for the court, or at least the half that they're on at that time.
Here is Caitlin. Second look at her bio already today, 20 years of age, and has had good experience at national level and New Zealand league level for a couple of years. Ginny Lay, 23. Again, second opportunity to see Ginny, the Vietnamese player studying law, 4th year of her studies. And she will partner Maria Mosanali. Maria, 22 years of age and studying social science, 3rd year of study. And Maria of Indian background.
Okay, ready to play.
And Megan Chen, first look at Megan today, 21 years of age, studying construction. And in her 3rd year of study. And Megan originally hails from Taiwan. So as is often the case in badminton, it's very diverse culturally. And players from right across Asia in particular. And that's very much the case in the tertiary scene here in New Zealand as well, with a lot of international students, of course, making New Zealand their home whilst they study, and for many, they may well go on to make New Zealand their permanent place of residence.
Just wait, yeah.
So the players will have a little rehearsal serve each. Chance for Megan Chen, and we'll be just about ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Massey University, represented by Megan Chen and Caitlin Rosario. On my left, University of Waikato, represented by Jenny Le and Maria Massey. Okay. Jenny to serve, Caitlin to receive. Love all, play. Service over.
And I think we are likely to see Massey dominate this one. On the back of that lady, Caitlin Rosario. She'll have more time to pick and choose her shots in doubles with the support of Megan Chen.
It's out. Service over. 1-2.
Maria just lifting that serve straight onto
Service
the forehand
over.
of Rosario.
3-1.
She'll need to keep those serves a lot further flatter to the tape if she's wanting to put a bit of pressure on those first 3 shots.
4-1.
It's gone wide. This, or the option is, if and when they get the chance to serve, is to go long, take away the short smash anyway. But they'll clearly be up against it here, the Waikato pairing. So opportunity for them to gain some experience against one of New Zealand's best.
7-1.
Rosario just able to drop that with ease over the net.
8-1.
Chen with the easy smash.
Chen will also have a very good opportunity here to gain some experience playing with a player at the level that Caitlin has.
Absolutely. And you're right, it's not just the chance to play against some of the best, it's just to be in the same team.
10-1.
And that one pushed wide by Lay, and they will go to the interval.
11-1. Interval.
But, This is an opportunity to be a part of a university team, representative team, and to wear the colours with pride. And they all will, all of these players, regardless of whether they're mismatched up against a New Zealand ranked player or whether they're in a tight contest.
Although on court, only the two of them, being in a team environment is a big part of the sport that we have here, and it's great to be a part of that team spirit and to be able to get comfort with these people and to go through an experience with them.
Play.
Yes, and the challenge for some players is to just find that ability to relax and play with a smile on the face and make the most of the opportunity.
Oh, exactly.
Rosario just steering that shuttle around the court.
Yep.
13-1.
Foresight being able to show where the gap on the court is and being able to play it there as well, having the skill to do so.
14-1. Service over. 2-14.
Now, can she put a good serve in play? No. Into the net. It's the pressure. Knowing that Rosario was ready to pounce.
Yep. If you serve it too high, you'll get punished. Serve it too low, it goes in the net. Got to find that middle ground.
(16-2).
Just missing with the attempted drop over the net.
2.
The Waikato players doing all they can to stay in the rally and doing a good job of it in the first instance.
Mosanali not able to rein that one in.
18-2.
Massey running away with this.
Out. 19-2.
Game points now for Massey. And one step closer to wrapping up the tie. If they were to win this women's doubles, it will see them win the tie 3-1 with the mix still to play. And that is game one in the books.
Won by Massey University, 21-2.
So the championship division being played in two pools. Pool A features AUT, Otago, Canterbury, and University of Auckland #2 team. And this Pool B featuring Massey, Waikato, and the other two teams doing battle currently, University of Victoria, Wellington, and University of Auckland #1 team. Top two from each pool will cross over into the semi-finals. And those semi-finals will be played tomorrow morning at 9:30 with the final at 12:30. So we should be crowning a champion at about 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. And Waikato certainly looking like they don't have the depth of talent of a couple of years ago when they won the title. And that's the nature of the beast as students go through their 3, 4, 5 year study cycle. That's different talent, different levels of players available at different times, and Waikato just in a bit of a rebuilding phase at the moment.
Play.
Little cheer in the background for one of our other matches about to get underway.
Well left there by Megan Chen. Bumping into the sponsor board on her way over.
1 love. Two love.
This doesn't get any easier for the Waikato either, with Massey having Edward Lau and Selena Huang playing in the mixed. That's going to be one of the stronger combinations this weekend, I would think.
So 3 love.
One of the better rallies for the Waikato ladies.
4 love.
Lead doing her best to put some pressure on the Massey girls.
Oh, little air shot.
5 love.
Nice. Rosario able to just dominate the mid-court.
6 love. Seven love.
May have been going wide, that serve, but Maria
8
made a play.
love.
I think nerves might
9
be getting the better
love.
of the Waikato pairing at the moment. It's been nice to see them get on the board here. Well, I was going to say yes, it is just missing.
So, service over. 1-9. Wait.
Maria's turn to serve. Odd number on that side. Chen
Service
quickly
over.
pushing that back into her.
10-1.
She wasn't ready for it.
It's out. 11-1 interval.
Chance for the players to just have a little chat. This one obviously going the way of Massey. It's, as I say, just hope that the Waikato girls can play with a smile on their faces and enjoy the rest of this one against a pretty good combination who are not being pushed out of second gear. I'm sure Rosario and Chen will have some tougher matches to come across this weekend, but for the moment they're very much in control.
Yes.
Yeah, they may want to
Okay.
have a go at putting some
Court
pressure
3,
on.
20 seconds. Court 3, 20 seconds.
Especially in those first 3 shots being the serve, return, and third shot. If they do maybe get it a little bit earlier and give themselves a chance to
11-1
find some
play.
corners in those first couple of strokes, then they might have a chance to put some pressure. But it is just a learning curve for a lot of these players.
12-1.
And it's easy enough for us to say it from behind the bench here, but on court it's a completely different story, isn't it?
Oh, there's nowhere to hide.
1.
And as I say, there will be mismatches at tertiary championship level, given you've got some of New Zealand's best players studying.
14-1.
And they will be just as keen as the others to represent their university.
Exactly. It's a great opportunity.
Certainly no shortage of tournaments these days with
1.
New Zealand League, Nationals, the tertiary champs, Wisden, of course, still to come later in the year.
16-1.
Exactly where the best from all associations play in a really competitive team environment.
Yeah, and
17-1.
sometimes with Wisden, it's well, it's interesting the depth that's in some of the associations. They can put 3 or 4 teams out.
Yep.
But of course, it levels out to a degree
1.
because you can only play so many players. So it's only one team that can go out and win the Wisden. It's not as though it's based on how deep you go.
19-1.
Exactly. We've seen the depth of the North Harbour Badminton Association over the last few years, and so impressive to see a program come out so strong and to be able to maintain that for the time that they have as well.
Sometimes do wonder as
20
match points
match
now
point
for
one.
Massey and tie points. So I wonder if there might be a way of allowing some players to go back and represent their original home province association. So many are taken away from the provincial areas for study and work. Think of Jack Wang as a classic example out of Canterbury, but I don't know that he'll play for Canterbury too often now that he's moved away. Good rally here. Well, without question, the longest rally of the match is the one to decide the match. And it is Massey who run out to
Match
easy
won by
winners.
Massey University, 21-2, 21-1.
So Megan Chen and Caitlin Rosario seal the deal for Massey. That is 3-1 with just the one match to play. That is mixed doubles. So Waikato just playing for pride. Massey will have points on the board in Pool B action here at the National Tertiary Championship. Stay with us. When we come back, it is the mixed doubles to wrap this one up between Massey and Waikato.
Dunedin, the city, is just so friendly.
It's a big city, it's a big student city.
I love that you can walk everywhere and that everything's accessible.
The campus is just pretty much in the heart of the city as well.
What the students offer to the city is something that you don't get too many other places.
That's the great thing about this university, you will find your people.
It feels like a university with a city attached to it.
It's exceeded my expectations in every way. It's unbelievable.
FISU, World of University Sport.
We believe where you live shouldn't decide your destiny, and that any place can be a place of learning. So much of modern life has a handy home delivery option. Why not your education? Maybe you'll start your degree in the same space you share with your whānau, or from that corner of the spare room that catches the most sun. Start your new what at the place where can be anywhere, online or on campus. Massey, New Zealand's leading online university. Apply now at massey.ac.nz.
We are at AUT North Campus here for the New Zealand Tertiary Championships in Auckland. Welcome in, everyone. Andrew Dewhurst alongside Vinnie Harris as we bring you coverage over the next couple of days. Semi-final and final tomorrow, pool play today. We have 3 matches lined up for you. Massey have won this one 3-1. but we will play the mixed doubles because countback could be crucial for the teams to make it out of the pool and indeed for seedings. So they've done that on the back of wins in the singles for Edward Lau and Caitlin Rosario, and then we've just seen Rosario and Chen win the women's doubles. So let's welcome our mixed doubles players out onto our show court for the final match in this tie between Massey and Waikato. For Massey, it is Edward Lau and Selena Huang, and for Waikato, a return for Jasmine Jot Verk, and Ella Smith gets out there for Waikato. Ella's been pretty much coaching, advising, mentoring through the tie, but gets out there now, the third-year science students. So, again, based on reputation, based on rankings, Massey will have the advantage. They'll be clear favourites going into this. But look for Jasmine Jot and Ella to give a good account of themselves. Let's go to Vic Kim.
Black, okay. Black hold. Green. Yes, sir. Which end do you want? That one? And who? You receive first. Okay. 2 minutes.
2-minute warm-up for the players. So Lau and Verk, of course, played in the men's singles earlier, whilst it's the first appearance for Selena Huang and Ella Smith. Now winning that men's singles, but Verk.
He had a better second game there.
Yeah, good show. 21-18, lost that second game.
Yeah, may have felt a little bit of nerve coming in, and knowing Edward Lau, as most people do in the New Zealand badminton community, always takes a while to feel some comfort in playing people like this.
Here is Edward's bio, 20 years of age, and he is already in his third year studying sports management at Massey University, and started playing badminton when he used to follow his older brother to the badminton hall, and decided sitting watching wasn't much fun, so he wanted to get out there and play. Ella, 21 years of age, studying science, as mentioned, in her third year, and has been something of a leader on this team for a few years now. Was there in 2019 when they won the title. Selena Huang, 21. Selena is also studying sports management, so it's a perfect mixed combination, isn't it? Both studying sports management. Selena, though, in her second year, and Jasmine Jot Verk at 22 is in his third year of law. So they won't be without their chances here, the Waikato pairing.
Look, we've seen Jasmine Jot come into it with a little bit more confidence after playing a better second game in the singles against Edward Lau. He's partnered with Ella Smith, who has experience playing for the New Zealand junior side, and she has played World Junior Championships, I think, 4 or 3 years ago now. So she isn't coming in here and not having done anything.
Final conversation, chat about tactics between Edward and Selena.
Selena's first match on court this morning, and for the weekend, likely first of many. We'll see how she comes in with a strong start.
Selena,
ladies and gentlemen,
so she loves her
my
university.
Right, Massey University represented by Edward Lau, Selena Huang. And on my left, University of Waikato, represented by Ella Smith, Jasmine Jot Verk. University of Waikato serve, Ella Smith to serve, Edward Lau. Level, play.
Nervous start for Ella.
1 low. too low.
Ella gets the net roll. That was courtesy of playing that
Service
with some
over.
real aggression.
1-2.
Lau finding the gap.
3-1.
Pushing that shuttle wide there, Smith.
4-1.
Got there in good time though.
Not able to reach that drop from Edward Lau.
5-1. Service over 2-5.
Reaching over just a little bit too late there. Again, pushing it wide. We'll see if she can find the strings a little bit better moving forward.
Wide from Verk, had to have quick hands.
Service over 3-6. Correction.
A little bit of confusion there for the score. Oh, right into the strings there. Verk was ready for that push from Juan, making the most of it and getting the point.
It's the short shuttle that's troubling the Waikato pairing at the moment.
Service over 5-8.
Nice bit of power there from the left-hander.
6-8.
Right on the racket side hip of Juan. It's always a favourable spot when you're making smashing shots. Smith was keen to get that one nice and early. She just couldn't utilise.
Just staying close, but not quite able to close the gap. That will help.
Service over 7-9.
Oh, lovely. Again, it's the short shuttle just clearing the net. Waikato just back on their heels a little.
Lau really controlling that rally on that one. Playing at his own pace, making sure that he's in control. And not following up.
Over 8-10.
This is the challenge, is to string 2 or 3, 4 points together.
Hold.
Just catching the net, or the shirt there of Verk. So they're in contact here, Waikato. The tie's gone, remember, but playing for pride, playing for perhaps points differential.
And like you said before, for the players that are going to be playing some tougher matches later on in the weekend, they don't want to pick up any bad habits, and they don't really want to be too lazy. They need to be putting themselves in a position to play decent badminton and to not be playing lazy shots and being lazy in their movements.
So for Verk and Smith, maybe just play a little higher up the court. There's been a lot of shots that have fallen in front as they've tried to lunge. Just need to be a little more alert of defending that front court area.
Exactly, and in a perfect world, they wouldn't be in a defensive position as often as they have been. So they've got to find a way to get themselves out of it early on in the rally, preferably.
Verk wins that little exchange.
Service over 9-11.
And Huang coming back strong.
12-9.
Good hands, Smith at the net. Very quick reactions.
Yep, she was ready for that one.
10-12.
Oh, that one not able to direct it down the tram lines.
Service over. 13-10.
And that's a nice short rally there for the Waikato pair.
13.
Can they really close the gap though? No.
Service over. 14-11. Service over. 12-14.
Oh, they just get themselves within touching distance and then make mistakes, Waikato.
12.
Exactly, they'll need to show a little bit more consistency if they want to stay on top and even stay in the game with playing against somebody with the experience and the skill level that Lau does. Huang's so active there in the front court. She's doing a really good job, and from a traditional mixed doubles perspective, giving Edward the chance to play the shots that he needs to when he gets the chance.
Ella Smith drops that one into the net. Yes, typically
18-12.
The women will patrol the net and the men will be in the back court. Oh, well played, Huang.
There's a perfect example, the female player in the pair taking control of the net and really being able to finish it off once the male sets it up for them.
Game points for Massey.
12.
Good reach, Ella Smith.
Service over. 13-20.
Well read.
14-20.
It's a good little comeback here, but have they left themselves too much work to do?
15-20. (16-20).
There it is.
Game.
So they saved a few of the game points, but ultimately left themselves far too much to do there, Waikato. It's certainly very competitive. Lau and Huang, whilst you felt that they weren't ever pushed, Edward Lau didn't have to dominate on too many occasions. Selena Huang was pretty good at the net. You sense they've got more if they need it against the Waikato pairing. Likely that we'll get to a semi-final, final perhaps, and we'll certainly see the mixed as being crucial. So this will be a combination that I'm sure Massey will rely on at some stage this weekend to get them over the line.
Exactly, and obviously they do have some options here. Selena Huang showing quite a good amount of promise to be able to control the front court, and she's doing a good job of it today. they obviously also have Caitlin Rosario in the team, so Coach Chris Sherrick will have some decision making to make as to how they want to attack these other teams.
Yeah, and assuming that with Rosario and Lau being the most influential, that this might be the favoured team lineup, with Rosario and Lau split so that their influences across as many of the individual matches as is possibly the case.
One low.
The net favouring the Massey side in that instance. Nice little turn to find the gap there from Verk, especially under a lot of pressure coming from Lau.
To the hip there of Huang, good directional smash.
Okay, great smash from the lefty. Quite a lot of pace coming from these shots. Smith isn't playing them softly. She's really pushing them back at Huang, and if you're going to hit it hard, you've got to be ready for it to come back just as fast. Miss hit, giving Huang the opportunity to finish it off with ease.
Stops the momentum. Good start though from Waikato.
Again, Smith just maybe struggling to find the middle of the strings.
Oh, great touch again at net.
4-3.
Missing on that occasion, so inconsistent at times. Selena Huang, but showing glimpses of her promise.
Out. Five, 4.
Good quick exchange. Again, both teams keen on playing that fast, flat shuttle.
4. Serena.
Good return of serve there from Verk.
5-6.
And Lau returns the favour.
This Massey will back up today. They play the next tie as well here in our coverage against Victoria University of Wellington.
Service over. 6-7.
Just caught the line. Oh, goodness me.
Called out by the line judge.
7-all.
Wow.
What a great rally that was.
It was. And I really need to get my eyes checked.
Opportunity missed there from Smith.
Yeah, the quality of this game really is stepping up now. Both teams finding a very good rhythm.
The shot from Smith there was actually quite good, finding the centre line between Huang and Lau. And that's a good shot from Verk.
Finding the corner.
Service over.
Corners are often unattended.
9.
Well, this is really good from Waikato. Verkensmith really starting to settle into an impressive combination here.
Service over 10-9.
It's good to hear the communication coming from Smith, trying to keep her and her partner on the same page.
Oh, gets the net roll.
Service over 11-10 interval.
So this one very much in the balance. Remember that Massey dominated the first game, and it was only 3 or 4 match points saved from Waikato that made that scoreline a little more respectable. But they're right in this, and importantly, finding a really good rhythm and some great rallies from Verkensmith.
A lot more even this time, both on the scoreboard and on court. The quality's a lot better from the Waikato pairing, and it's really showing. We'll see how they can, or whether they can keep up in the second half of the second game.
Yeah, I like the movement. I think that's been a huge improvement. That's the movement, and often that's critical in mixed, is to get to your spots as quickly and as effectively as you can, so that you can play the shots that you want to play.
Oh, exactly, and interestingly enough, they're playing the net with soft shots less, so they're playing a little bit more in the mid-court, and actually Huang's not been doing as much as what she was in the first. Oh, Smith was strong on that one.
Service over 11-all.
Called in.
12-11.
Quick rallies, cheap points.
That's great control there from Edward. Stayed calm, was able to play with good quality.
Yeah, I think this is an opportunity for Edward to really step up here and maybe take control of this. Waikato can try and steer the shuttle away from him, but Lau, I think, needs to try and dominate here. Good return. Apology from Verk, but pounced all over that serve.
I think the shuttle actually clipped Huang's head. Second or third time today, Lau's let the shuttle go as close to the ground as he likes and comes out playing a clean drop shot.
Service over 14-15.
Can they nudge in front, Waikato? Yeah, easy put away. Smith just lifting that one.
Service over 16-14.
Well played again, Ella Smith. Just quick hands, interception, didn't overplay the shuttle.
Service over 15-16.
Good reach.
And they've drawn level.
16-all.
Lau just choosing to set that one long and deep.
Service over 17-16. 16.
Can allow control this on the way home now.
Great block.
Yeah, best rally of the match. Yeah, really good from both combinations. Crucially, though, it is Massey that go clear by a couple.
Strong rally from Waikato pair just now,
Over.
controlling that
17,
the
18.
left-hand side of the court. And another good rally. Let's see who comes out strong in this second game at 18-all.
Oh, just touched the frame of Ella Smith's racket. How crucial might that be?
19, 18. Hold.
Good from Verk.
Subs over. 19-0.
Allowed the luxury of
Subs
watching
over,
that one go
20,
long.
Match point 19. Port.
So they can't
Subs
take
over.
it at the first opportunity.
20-0.
With setting, got to win by 2 points now.
Port.
And a weak serve from Verk to give
Subs over.
Lau and the Massey team a extra point. Match point here.
Subs over.
Match points
21,
saved.
All.
And we're back level.
And in fact, they've got a game point of their own now, Waikato.
22-21.
Oh. And they can't take their
Subs over.
first opportunity to force this to a third game. A nice drop from Edward Lau. Third match point now.
23-22.
Third time is a charm. And Edward Lau and Selena Huang wrap it up. Close second game, but ultimately they proved too strong over Jasmine Jott Verk and Ella Smith.
Selena.
And that is a 4-1 win to get their full action underway.
21-16, 24-22.
So on paper, they appeared favourites, and so it turned out in reality, with the only match won by Waikato, in fact, one that was very close, pushed to 3 games before Cameron Murray and Chun Yi Lim won the men's doubles. So Massey might even think they're a chance to win that if they were to repeat this tie. But they've done enough, winning 4-1 over Waikato. So Massey, perhaps just a little reminder to some of the other teams that they're genuine contenders here for this one.
And so as you've seen today, we've had one strong team in Massey looking to be competitors, and with the repertoire of other strong teams here, they'll be really looking to put a strong stand on what's going on. Here we have Andrew.
So, Vinny, well done. On paper, you're expected to win that one, and you did. Important to get the first tie out of the way.
Oh, yeah. I think we played really well. Our team morale and team spirit was real there. The opponents, again, they played well, but I think we just were better today.
What about your lineup? Have you got it set, or is there a chance you might mix it up a little? Are you going to give us any clues?
Oh, I mean, I kind of think you just have to wait and see, but either way, anyone can play anything. We're just, I think, pretty strong that way.
Good stuff. Congratulations. Getting away to a good first up win, Caitlin Rosario and her Massey team. They've got to back up though. Waikato would have a little breather now, but our next match that we will bring you on our stream in coverage features Massey, and we will see for the first time at these tertiary championships, University of Victoria, Wellington. So stay with us. That tie won't be too far away from getting underway. 2 of 3 that we will play today here in round robin play ahead of tomorrow morning's semi-final and then the final at about lunchtime tomorrow. But next up it is Massey up against Victoria.